Hello everyone, this is Amrit. Me and my team are going to explain a simple brute force technique attack with a demonstration. A brute force technique attack is basically a hacking technique used to find out the user credentials by trying out all the possible combinations of the username and passwords. It is a trial and error process of guessing the credentials, but it's in a more systematic manner. Some of the commonly used tools for brute force mechanism are Metasploit, John the Ripper, Aircrack NG, Hydra, and Medusa. Let's look at the basic pipeline for a brute force attack. So this is how it works. Brute force attack, the list of username and password is sent and to the web application or the application which is in general. The authentication process done and we get a response from the web application, whether it's success or failure. Depending on the response, if it's a success, that is a correct username and password. Depending if it's a failure, then that particular combination of the username and password is wrong. I'd like to explain the part where we use what we use. We have used a web application to demonstrate our brute force attack. Our web application consists of a login page and is based on a PHP MyAdmin server where the database is scheduled. And now we look at the tools which we have used for our demonstration.
Hello everyone, I'm Kali and I'm going to demonstrate this web application for you. This is a simple web application that we are using. As my friend told, it's based on PHP server. And now I'm going to show the username password demonstration. See, the username password is the correct username password that you can see here. The root is given a password of tour that we are just trying out here, and we are getting a response which is a success. If we give a wrong password, say tour1, that is a wrong password, I'm getting a failure as a response. And this I can do many number of times to log in as a single user. As you can see, there is no limit on username, number of times you try to log in. That is one vulnerability. And second, I see it is not using any GET request. That is a good thing. It is using a POST request. So using these two vulnerabilities, my friends will exploit this web application.
Hello everyone, I'm Anush. So to actually find the password using the brute force approach, we use a tool called Crunch, which is a password generator. So the command for Crunch goes like this: the keyword Crunch. Then we have three parameters. The first parameter is called min, which is the minimum number of characters that a password must possess, and max is the maximum number of characters that a password should possess. And the last parameter is called the options parameter, which is basically a string that provides all possible characters such as alphabets, numbers, symbols, etc. So in this demonstration, our option string is just going to be numbers, like say numbered from 0 to 4. So we just have 5 characters, and our password generator should generate passwords of length 3 and 4, not more than that. So on doing that, we get 750 different combinations of passwords. And so once all the password is generated, we actually store all the passwords in a text file, and we use this text file in the upcoming process where the actual password cracking takes place.
Hi, I am Darshan. Now you can see the username text file which contains the many usernames, and then the password text file which contains the different passwords which you are going to try. Now I will be demonstrating about the Hydra tool. In the terminal, you can see that the Hydra command, it consists of parameters like first it will be a Hydra, and then we'll specify the argument that is capital L, which shows that we are giving a list of usernames in the text file. Then we'll be specifying the path of the username text file and the password text file. The same as the capital P represents the list of passwords. And then we'll be specifying the IP address on which we are going to exploit. And then we'll specify the post or get method. Here we are using the post, so we'll be specifying the HTTP form post. Then we'll be giving the URL at which the password will be checked, so that it will take the uname, which is the username for the name of the text box, and the pass is the name of the password box. So here it will be checking the combinations, and we'll be specifying the what is the wrong message when it is the password is wrong. That is the failure one. When we run this thing, it will show the correct login credentials. That is the login and the password which were correct.
So hello everyone, I'm Shweta. Now I'll be explaining about the brute force attack prevention techniques. So there are many methods to stop or prevent brute force attacks. So the most obvious way is a strong password policy. So each web applications or public server should enforce the use of strong password, and also servers should require frequent password changes. So let us also see other ways. So we can also limit failed login attempts, and also make the root user inaccessible via SSH by editing the SSH configuration file. We can also use different captchas, and then we can also use limit logins to a specified IP address, and unique login URLs also can be used, and also two-factor authentication. So by increasing this complexity of the password, we can just increase the security and prevent the brute force attack. So thank you for watching.